Did you know that things are pretty hectic in Ravens' world? The team needs changes to become even stronger, and one of those changes could be trading linebacker Roquan Smith. This topic was inspired by a fan's comment that raised interesting points about how this trade could create room for new players and strengthen the team's defense. Even with all the talent Roquan has, let's understand together why this decision is so important and how it could affect the future of our team. So stick with me until the end, because we're going to explore all of this and discuss what might be best for the Ravens. Go Ravens! Roquan Smith was one of the big names in the Ravens' defense last season. In 2023, he was among the best linebackers in the league with a very high grade and a performance that made fans feel secure. Everyone relied on him to stop opposing offenses and help the team in crucial moments. But this year, it seems something has changed. He's not the same player we saw before, and that's starting to worry people. In 2024, his grade has dropped significantly, falling way down the rankings. Roquan has moved from the top and is now among the linebackers with much lower performance. This could be for various reasons, like a change in the defensive scheme that didn't fit him well, some physical discomfort, or even the pressure of living up to his contract value. Whatever the reason, the difference is clear and it weighs heavily, especially when we know how much he cost the team. This high cost is what makes fans question, is it worth it? Keeping a player who isn't delivering what he promised and who takes up so much of the Ravens' budget can be risky. It's a complicated situation because we know how important he can be for the defense, but his performance raises doubts. And what if that money were used to bring in other players, further strengthening our defense? Keeping Roquan Smith isn't cheap for the Ravens, and that's where the concern begins. He is one of the most expensive contracts on the team, taking up a good chunk of the budget. This high investment was meant to ensure the defense had a key piece, but now, with his performance declining, fans are wondering if that cost is still worth it. After all, with the same amount, the team could seek other options to strengthen the roster and cover other important areas. Trading Roquan would free up cap space, opening doors to bring in new players. With a bit more financial flexibility, the Ravens could invest in pieces that help in different areas of the defense, rather than relying so much on one name. This would allow the team to have a more balanced defense, with several quality players contributing to get the Ravens back to dominating the defensive side. But of course, trading Roquan isn't an easy decision. He still brings experience and leadership, qualities that aren't found in just any player. Fans know that losing someone like him could come with risks, but the team's financial situation also needs to be taken into account. And you, fan, what do you think about the possible trade of Roquan Smith to bring in new reinforcements for the defense? Leave your comments on whether you think this is the best move or if you prefer to see the team investing in another strategy. If this trade were to happen, the Ravens would have a better chance to invest where the defense needs it most, leading us to an important question. What would those areas be? The Ravens' defense has always been one of the team's biggest strengths, but this season, some specific areas seem to need more attention. Even with the talent we already have, some gaps have appeared in crucial moments, especially against stronger offenses. Having a more balanced defense that doesn't rely so heavily on a single player like Roquan Smith could help improve the overall performance of the team. Considering possible reinforcements, the focus could be on areas like pass rush and pass coverage. Having players who can consistently pressure the opposing quarterback and better cover receivers is essential to keep the opposing offense under control. This type of adjustment would ensure the defense is better prepared to face quick and unpredictable attacks, providing more security in crucial moments. These adjustments would not only bring more confidence to the fans, but also strengthen the defense to tackle the major challenges of the season. A more robust defense with various players performing at a high level could ensure a more reliable and balanced performance on the field. But besides the defense, another issue has been keeping fans awake at night: the protection of our quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Well, we've passed the halfway mark of our video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't left your like on this video yet. This is really important for YouTube to keep showing my content to you, so I can keep bringing it to you. Therefore, go ahead and hit that like button. It's free, okay? Let's continue. Protecting our quarterback, Lamar Jackson, is an increasing concern among fans. In recent games, especially against the Browns, he suffered 3 sacks, showing that the offensive line needs adjustments. Lamar is a dynamic and explosive player, but without solid protection, he can't show his full potential. This limits the offense and makes it difficult to execute the more creative plays he can make. When a quarterback doesn't have enough time to throw the ball, it doesn't only affect him, but the whole offense as well. Receivers also suffer, as plays don't develop as they should. For Lamar to do what he does best, it's crucial that the offensive line is well-structured and functions in harmony. Fans expect to see a team that protects its quarterback, allowing him to feel confident and comfortable on the field. If the Ravens can improve this protection, they will be able to open up more plays and maximize Lamar's talent. It's essential that the coaching staff pays attention to these details, as this could be key to better performance this season. With a better protected Lamar, the chances of success increase. But it's also important to consider how the team can be more efficient in critical situations. Maximizing team performance involves analyzing not only the players, but also the strategies being used on the field. The Ravens game system needs to adapt to make the most of the available talent, including both veteran players and newcomers. This means being flexible and adjusting tactics so everyone can contribute to the team's success. The Ravens have a talented roster, but how these players are utilized can make all the difference. Investing in plays that put Lamar in advantageous situations or that take advantage of the speed and skills of the receivers is essential. Additionally, there should be a focus on training that simulates the pressure players will face in games, preparing them for critical and decisive moments. Implementing these strategies could be what the Ravens need to become an unbeatable team. With an approach that values the talent of each player and prioritizes effective plays, the team will not only protect Lamar better, but also become more unpredictable to opponents. These changes are vital to ensuring the team has a promising future this season, and every choice made by the coaching staff will be crucial in this process. So, we've reached the end of our analysis on the potential trade of Roquan Smith. We've explored how this decision could impact the Ravens' defense and potentially open doors for new talents that might make a significant difference on the field. As we've seen, while Roquan brings experience and skill to the team, his recent performance raises valid questions about whether keeping him is the best strategy moving forward. It's essential to consider not just the immediate implications of such a trade, but also the long-term vision for the team. Would releasing Roquan allow the Ravens to strengthen other areas of the defense, bringing in players who could enhance overall performance and resilience? Or do you believe his presence, even at a high cost, is crucial for maintaining a competitive edge in the league? Your thoughts are important, and I invite you to share them in the comments. Engaging in this discussion helps us all better understand the complex dynamics of the team and its future prospects. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to our next conversation about the Ravens' journey this season.